Well, Joe, we find ourselves in the second round. I think everyone felt it. I certainly felt it. The last win you had, definitely sent a shockwave through the whole division. I think it put eyes on us. We're no longer the underdog. I understand all of that. The bottom line is it's Joe's job to win. It's my job to make sure everybody knows that he's going to win. It's just that simple. I know who our opponent is tonight. I know Joe is prepared. I'm prepared. I don't really have to do anything except do this. And that's exactly what I'm doing, is telling everyone I'm the herald. I'm sending the assassin. He's coming. It's just that simple. And here we are, round 2 of the tournament, and a win is going to happen. It's just the question of who. I want it to be us. And that's just how it is.
Can I have said better myself?
Yeah, Joe, you're here. I had to hear some of the words you said about me having no confidence. That was nice to hear. Tonight, you're getting every ounce of what I'm going to bring, and you're not going to win. You can bring your herald, you can bring a messenger, you can bring anything you want. You're not winning tonight. I'm going to the finals, and I'm facing whoever else it takes, and I'm going to face Jacoby. That's it. This was fun. Now it's serious. Let's start this damn thing.
All right, guys, we're back. It is round 2 of the Tournament of Power, and joining me once again, of course, he is Paul Bryant himself, the hype man of Joe Harrison. Mike, how you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing real good. Real excited for this match. I think my guy is prepared. It sounds like Aaron's prepared too, but time will tell. Time will tell. The game will tell all.
Yeah, it seems like Aaron has a new jump start on this game, so it's been carefree, laid back Spicoli Aaron. Now we're in John Wick Aaron mode. So let's see what happens here. But let's bring him in first. He is the number 6 seed, Aaron Sellers. Aaron, how are we doing?
I'm good. Yeah, ever since Joe said those things in the beginning of the tournament, I've been waiting for this match. So bring it, Joe.
And his opponent, luckily he won his last match. It is our number 8 seed, Joe Harrison. Joe.
I didn't thought it was gonna be Alex, so I said those things thinking I was going to be on the other side of the desk. So
now he's trying to make up for it. Now he's playing nice.
I'm not supposed to be here.
Listen, we're in the thick of it right now, and
Exactly.
that's understandable. That's why he's got me. I'm the guy. I'm the guy that's going to talk us through. And
I'm the guy that's going to do all the talking here for the most part. All right. I want to say some stuff, and then we'll get into it. What stuff am I going to say? Oh, no, I know what stuff I'm going to say. Guys, you know what this is. It's a 3-round matchup. We're going to go over the rules for each round as they come. Like, for example, we're going to start round number 1. And how round number 1 works is there's 8 questions, 8 predetermined shows. Each of our competitors have their whiteboards and writing material in hand. Once asked the question, they'll get 15 seconds to answer said question. They'll write it down. Once called upon to show their answer, verbalize it. They get it right, they get a point. They don't get nothing, and there's no stealing, no deduction for any wrong answers. So with that, guys, you do have your 3 repeats in your challenge. Are you guys ready?
Let's do it.
Doing this with all the confidence.
Unlike me in life, when I go through it, I have none. All right, let's start with our first show, Digimon Frontier. How many legendary warriors are there in Digimon Frontier? Your client and his Digimon.
I'm glad you know, because I know.
It's like RJ was reborn into him. Oh, we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Joe.
There are 10 legendary warriors.
And Aaron.
10.
All right, Aaron gets the point. Joe, you don't because you're annoying.
Hey.
All right, Aaron 1. Now it's 1-1. As we go into our next question in Lucha Underground. Who was the longest reigning Lucha Underground champion?
It's a good question.
Yes.
Lucha Underground, man. That's some. I missed that show.
Get a chance to watch it. The story stuff behind it is
Okay.
better than the matches, I think. But
So good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. It's kind of like Breaking Bad, but not Breaking Bad.
Right.
Aaron
I have Pentagon Dark.
and Joe.
I put Rey Mysterio because he's the only luchador I know.
At least you put a wrestler. It is Pentagon Dark. Aaron does have it. I thought Joe was going to draw a box with 4 sides and call it a ring. But we'll go to the third question. Power Rangers Jungle Fury. What 3 animals comprise the Spirit Rangers? Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Joe
Shark, elephant, and bat.
and Aaron.
The elephant, the bat, and the shark.
Both pulling it out. All right. We go on to our fourth show. This was from Raven's Home. The That's So Raven spinoff, or this So Raven spinoff has aired for how many full seasons? Oh, I love Chelsea and Raven. That's So Raven.
I mean, I still watch the shows. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solid spinoff.
Yep. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. At least it's not Corey in the house. Aaron
I have 2.
and Joe.
They're airing the third right now, aren't they?
Actually, the 4th they are on. So Joe doesn't have it right with the 3 full seasons they have showed.
Man, 4 seasons already? I didn't even know they were that deep. Okay.
Typically, they cancel after 3, so good for them.
Yeah. Yeah. But we go into our next show, Reaper. What is the devil's human name he went by for those who have no identity or idea of his true identity? I need the full name he went by. Fun little show. It took a while to track this one down to watch it.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Aaron?
Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that?
Yep. All right. What was the devil's human name he went by to those who have no identity or who have no idea of his true identity?
Reaper.
Yeah. I had to watch a lot of commercials through it, but still worth it. After the first 6 episodes, it takes that long to get into it. But we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Aaron.
I just have Jerry.
And Joe.
Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Aaron's closer. It's Jerry Belvedere.
Also pronounced as Jerry Poopy Butthole.
I don't think that's quite right, but
Michelob Ultra Tuscan Orange Grapefruit. My God, America is imploding.
Our next question comes in Kicking It. Every time I want to slap somebody, this is what happens now, folks. Therapy is working great. In Kicking It, what is the name of Kim Sensei she returns from Japan with in the episode Grandmaster? Thank you. Probably Jake Marangoni put that in there, I would imagine, or one of the other designers. But, you know, we'll find out who, and I'll give them a proper thank you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Aaron.
I have Sensei Watanabe.
And Joe.
I put Poe.
It's actually Tomo. Tomo. All right, we go to our penultimate question. Really, it's the question before the fucking last, people. In the show Titus, what year did Fox release the show Titus starring Christopher Titus? Not exactly a Sam Kinison of comedy, but
Yeah, I totally forgot about
it.
Yeah, I totally
can
forgot
tell
that
you, and I remember this show now. After you've said it, I forgot about it.
A lot of people did, but it was so good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Joe.
I know this is wrong. I put 2009.
And Aaron.
I put 1999.
Brooklyn owes you a sandwich, Aaron. It is the year 2000.
Damn.
The year 2000.
Wow.
I know. Still ahead of its time. All right. Your last question comes in Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. Before Trakina takes over as leader of her father's army, Scorpius has 3 generals. Name one of them.
Power Rangers has such a deep lore. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's insane. I guess
that's one thing they do with each season. They do give you enough of a lore, unless you're Operation Overdrive. And
yeah.
5, 4. I can go on an hour at 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I need a life. Aaron.
I have Deviant.
And Joe.
I put Furio.
Both of you correct. The third one we're missing is Trecheron. But you both get a point regardless. All right, coming out of that, Mike, I do believe we are at 4-4, if my board is correct.
4-4.
All right. Well, with that, folks, we go into round number 2. And everybody loves that because everybody gets what they want out of round 2. If they pay the wheel, stroke it, worship it, give it a happy ending, and what have you. But round number 2 works as such. I bring up a magical wheel the internet has provided us, and we spin said wheel. Whoever's ahead goes first. If they don't want to go first, they can defer the first spin to the opponent. Each person gets 2 spins. If they don't like the first one, unless it lands on player's or opponent's choice, then they have to take that for the first one. Each show in here has 4 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can't go to multiple choice, making it worth 1 point. And there is stealing for this, so play along as your opponent's going because you can get a chance to get some points. All right, we're tied up 4-4. Aaron, you do have the higher seed. Do you want to spin the wheel first in our primed wheel with all of our strength shows as seen as such with Digimon Frontier, Lucha, Jungle Fury, Reaper, Kicking It, and Lost Galaxy?
Yeah, we'll go first.
All right, let's spin it to win it. Power Rangers Jungle Fury.
I think we'll take that.
All right, we're sticking with that. Let's go to the questions. All right, your first question in Power Rangers Jungle Fury, Aaron. What is the name of the fly that narrates the Zord fights in the series?
Flit.
Can you say that again? You were breaking up there.
Flit. F-L-I-T. Flit.
Aaron does get the 2 points there. Aaron, your second question in Jungle Fury. Which overlord does Daishi seek to be his master?
Carnosaur.
Another 2 points. Your third question. What weapon does Master Fant entrust to Lily?
The Jungle Mace.
2 more points. Joe is about ready to kill somebody.
Well, he knows his stuff. I can't get mad at him for that.
All right, your last question. In the end of the episode Path of the Rhino, what was in the box that Dom handed to Casey?
The Control Dagger.
Joe, a chance for a 2-point steal.
Was it a map to the Rhino Nexus?
The box that he handed to him at the end of the episode was a gumball inside of it. It was another trick he was playing on him.
Yep. I know because he had the control dagger in the cushion of a restaurant because he didn't want the responsibility.
Yes. Yeah, he actually put a little gumball in there because that's who we're making a Ranger this season, folks. But let's go back to the wheel. Aaron able to get himself 6 points right there.
Big run.
Let's see how Joe does. That was a good run. All right. All the shows are on there, Joe, except for Jungle Fury. So let's spin it, see what we land on.
Nice.
Of course, it lands on Player's Choice.
I'll go with Digimon Frontier.
Do you want to confer with your manager or?
I trust his choice.
Yeah, Mike
I trust his choice.
Mike and I trust each other.
Oh, for sure.
Joe, your first question out of 4 in Digimon Frontier. What is the name of the train that takes the kids to the digital world?
Trailmon.
2 points. Raremon has a what kind of attack? Name his attack.
Multiple choice, please.
Your options are A, Gutter Gob, B, Acid Sludge, C, Acid Fog, or D, Slime.
Acid Sludge?
Correct for a point. Your third question. What does Bokomon carry around with him?
Seraphimon's egg and a book of the lore of the digital world.
Correct. We just were looking for the book. And your last question. What was the first spirit encountered in the digital world?
Human Spirit of Flame by Takuya.
2 more points. With that, Joe able to take a 1-point lead. 8, 9, 10, 11 to 10 right now at the end of round number 2. Impressive match, Mike. Both of these guys playing to win it.
I mean, Aaron put up some big numbers. Joe answered right back and managed to put himself a point ahead. I mean, that's just impressive. We got a good round here.
Yep. Well, with that, we go into round number 3, folks. And, of course, you know how that is. We bring back up our wheel. Whoever is behind will go first in this one, no matter what it is, because that's how it goes. They will spin said wheel. Whatever show it lands on, if they don't like their first spin, they can spin again. Whatever choice they're stuck with after that is the choice they're stuck with. What it will contain, each show has it, is 2 sets of questions. A 1, 2, and a 3, or a 2, 4, and a 6. Set 1 is just those 3 questions. Set 2 is the other 3 questions, but set 2 can become stealable by your opponent. So if you need those points, take them, but they come at a risk. It's only a 1-point game, so either set can get you tied back up to the lead or retake it. Aaron, you are behind by 1 point, so you will be going first. Are you ready for your first spin in our primed round 3 wheel?
Yep, let's do it.
All right, your first spin is away. Power Rangers Jungle Fury.
I think we'll take that, and we'll do the 2, 4, and 6.
Going big. Okay. Your first question for 2 points, Aaron. Who are the 3 chosen by Master Mao at the beginning of the series to be guardians of Daishi after winning their respective duels?
Okay, you have Jared, Lily, and Theo.
2 points. All right, your 4-point question. What actor portrays Master Mao?
I'm going to go BD Skinner.
Joe, a chance for a 4-point steal.
I'll have it. Give him a 6-point question.
The answer was Nathaniel Lees. Nathaniel Lees. All right. With that, we go to your 6-point question. You are still ahead, so we will be going to Joe no matter what. What is the name of the episode that Fran finally learns the identities of the Rangers? Go 5, 4.
Repeat the question.
All right. What is the name of the episode that Fran finally learns the identity of the Rangers? Go 5, 4, 3.
Repeat it.
Your last repeat. What is the name of the episode that Fran finally learns the identities of the Rangers?
I'm going to say The Quest Part 2.
Joe, a chance for a big 6-point steal.
I'm going to sound like a dick for it. I'm going to go with The Quest Part 1, and if I went on that, I'm going to apologize right now. But I know it's wrong.
It is wrong, Joe, so you don't have to apologize for nothing. It's Ghost of a Chance. Ghost of a Chance. She wanders into the upstairs part, I guess you want to call it. Yes.
Yep, because at the end, they come back from the mission, they're all excited, and Fran turns around and she's like, you guys are the Power Rangers.
Yeah, she's like the evil bad guy in the cartoon Inspector Gadget. It was creepy. All she needed was a cat.
Wow. That is image.
That's what it reminded me of when I first saw it. But with that, Aaron does take the lead. He does go up 12-11. So Joe does have to land on something, and hopefully he can hit it. Your chance at the wheel begins. Digimon Frontier.
I'm going to go with the 2, 4, and 6. I want to win this honorably.
All right. Both of them going big here. So let's see how this goes. For your 2-point question. Who is the first kid to spirit evolve twice in the series?
Koji.
Aaron, a chance for a 2-point steal.
I'm going to say Takuya.
For the 2-point steal, it is Takuya.
Challenge. Koji gets his beast spirit before Takuya does.
Mm-mm.
Yes, he does.
Takuya, I watched those episodes, Joe. Takuya was the first one to spirit evolve, and then he did it again to save Tommy and JD from the sludge monster, and then
I misinterpreted the question.
Yes.
Yep. I thought you meant like who got their beast spirit first.
All right. So with that, he does get the 2-point steal. He's up to 14-11. So your 4-point question, Joe. What 3 characters does Takuya meet on the train at 6 o'clock in the episode All Aboard?
he meets JP, Zoe, and Tommy.
And your winner, moving on, Joe Harrison. Moving on to the finals, it was JP, Zoe, and Tommy. So with that big match, Mike. Mike, this is probably the first time someone has successfully stolen a round 3 question, so I will say that.
Yeah.
Aaron has done a first there. I'm very proud of him for that with a Digimon question of all things. Apparently, RJ was reborn into 2 people today. But what were your thoughts real quick now that we're at the end of this?
And, I thought the last match was a nail biter. This one definitely had the heart up. I should have a heart monitor on for these matches, man. It gets me real nervous. I'm not even answering questions. So this was another good one, man. This one right down to it. 1 point separated them. Going from it. It was good. But let's go to post matches right now. We're going to do it a little bit differently. We're going to start with our unfortunate loser in this one, Aaron. Aaron, you came in with, I guess, a different vigor than normally we've seen you. I didn't know. I don't even remember Joe saying anything. Yet again, I don't remember what I had for breakfast this morning, and that was, 10 hours ago. But anyways, you're 3-1 coming out of this. I mean, that doesn't hurt you too bad. I know you wanted to probably go on. You were hoping to go on to the finals to face Jacoby, but how you feeling after this?
I mean, I feel okay. I mean, it's just I got his categories twice, so that's
I was really surprised you kept that, to be honest with you, because when you landed on it, you were like, "I want to keep it," and I was like thinking in my head, "That's a bold move, Cotton. We'll see if it pays off." And paid off for you twice because you were able to stay in the game, stealing in round 3 to boost up your lead with his strength.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of hoping he'd land on something because he clearly did not know my shows at all, and he got, he hit Digimon Frontier twice. So I mean, that sucks, but I mean, it happens. The wheel kind of fucks you, and if I had spun again, I would have got Player's Choice, and then which is I think the 3rd match in a row I've gotten Player's Choice. So I probably could have done it, but. I mean, it's all what ifs and whatnot. So, I mean, we'll be back. I'm 3-1. Yeah, I mean, it was fun. Joe kind of pissed me off, so that made me kind of watch a bunch of Digimon Frontier with my son. So that was actually nice. And
there you go. He pissed you off, yet you got some bonding time with the family.
Yeah,
good. That's always a plus.
Yeah.
But yes, we will definitely have you back. And who knows? I might make it a 2-on-1. It could be you and your son versus Joe in Digimon Frontier because. If you're able to steal points from him, we'll bring him on, and Joe can suffer in a 2-on-1 match where he'll lose twice if he loses. But
and he'll lose to a 5-year-old, so that'll be perfect.
Exactly. Nico will finally have someone he can make fun of.
Yeah.
That gives me an idea. Nico's going to lose to a child. Tune in next season, folks, for that one. But let's go to our winner for this one right now. All right, we are back with our winner and his manager, Joe. You've beaten 2 tough competitors now. The last one, a former TV champion. This one, an up-and-coming strong rookie who I thought, honestly, was going to pull an Alec Miller or Jacoby Bancroft and go right for that title. But you stood in the way. But it was still a fight. He took your strengths and ran with them.
Oh, yeah, He had 5 strength shows. I think the only one he didn't of my categories that he didn't know was kicking it. He had 5 out of those 6 shows he would have been able to run the table on. Mm-hmm. And I only had 4 strength shows. I know Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, but he's right. Leaper and Lucha Underground would have killed me. So it all came down to the wheel. The wheel saved my ass tonight. I won't deny that Digimon question will always haunt me because I did not interpret the question correctly. I thought you meant who got the 2 spirits first. If I had lost because of that, I was going to just go home. If I had lost on that, this would have been a retirement interview. I would have just been like, you know what, I'm retiring. That loss is haunting me forever. But I'm excited to see.
Okay, Kaleb Koho, calm down.
Yeah, I'm excited to see who I get to play next, though, because that hasn't recorded yet, right?
No, that records. That will record in a few days from now. The actual recording of that, so they'll find out who wins once they win. But who are you maybe feeling more comfortable with? Either Zadius. I mean, you have no trouble with former TV champions, as we saw with the match with Alex. You were able to go toe to toe with him, and Kaleb Boatman. I would say he's a little unorthodox. He's the reverse Benjamin Button. So
I would say both of them are scary opponents to play against. I don't take either of them lightly. I would say I'm more comfortable playing against Zadius because he has a more modern taste, so I won't have to go and watch like older sitcoms or stuff, or have to go really outside my wheelhouse in terms of trying to outplay or outmaneuver what Kaleb Boatman might bring to the table. So I'd say I want to play either of them. Either of them would be a great match. But in terms of if I want an orthodox match, which is what I'm more comfortable in with just straightforward matches, it would have to be Zadius.
All right. Well, we will find out in a couple of days who you are facing, because that's when it's recording. Zadius versus Kaleb Boatman with, of course, his manager, Macaulay Culkin. But, Joe, congratulations. You got into the finals. I honestly did not see that coming, but, you know.
Nobody did. Nobody did.
I like it. This is all a plan. When Joe took me on as my manager, he had a plan. He had a plan.
The plan was
where he soaks up the success.
That too.
He said this is what he said. This is the plan. He said he was going to win the champion. One of us was going to win the championship, and then we're just going to trade it back and forth. He's held up his end of the bargain, and that's all that matters. And this is all a part of the plan. This is the plan. We had a plan. We had a plan coming into this. We still have a plan now. And Aaron was a tough opponent. He came in angry. I like when they're angry. It's a beautiful thing. I'm not even kidding. I saw Aaron's anger and I was scared. I was like, he's gonna rock my shit. He's running the board this entire match. I'm getting knocked out. I was like, I'm getting knocked out 16-5, probably by round 2.
You were the worst Brock Lesnar I've ever seen in this combination, Joe.
Uncontrolled anger means that you make bold moves, and Aaron made some bold moves tonight. And whether it worked out with him a little bit, but Joe just knew a little bit more, and that's the honest to God truth. So we have a plan here. We're in the finals. That's part of the plan here. We're here. We're in the show. That's all that matters.
All right. Well, with that, congratulations, Joe, and of course, Mr. Heyman. You both move on to the finals. So let's throw it back up to the desk, and we'll close us out with myself. All right. Hell of a matchup tonight. Great matchup. Great close matchup, just like our last round 1 match, like most of them were. And this one, another great one to add to the collection. Joe Harrison moving on to the finals for a chance to play for the TV title. His opponent, we'll find out in a few days from this taping. Will it be Zadius Smith or will it be Kaleb Boatman? We will find out soon enough and see in the next one. Oh, and one more special thing. Tune in next season, because at the start of April, if there's enough people interested, we're going to do TV teams. Good night, folks.